time is speeding up. What I mean really is that more and more is happening. And so really what I'm saying is that the universe is getting its act together. It's connecting the dots. It's bringing everything into co-relationship with everything else. And somehow it does this through the production of consciousness.
Time has been going by so fast. A recent report just said that Earth has been going by faster than usual, to the point that they have to skip a second just to keep up.
You just add a second to one day to keep everything aligned.
Yeah.
It's mind-boggling.
Government is frequently grappling with time. It was the government that created the time zone.
Now, multiple people have reported on how fast the clouds have been going by, but also pointed out on how this may actually have something to do with CERN, because every single time they use their particle accelerator, people start having all these dreams.
During CERN's opening ceremony, you can see that they show a clock moving back and forth rapidly, which could be symbolic for whatever's making people feel strange about time currently.
Now generally, the Earth's rotation is not perfect. It goes up or down by a fraction of a millisecond. But suddenly, it appears to be consistently faster and faster. So why is this happening? Well, no one knows for sure. There are some ideas.
I definitely think time is speeding up to a degree, and it's happening right in front of our face to the point where we can't even put our finger on when it's happening. But definitely let me know what you think.
Quantum gravity is the hardest problem in physics. It's the attempt to unify the two pillars of modern physics, quantum mechanics and general relativity. It's the study of how gravity works at the quantum level, where the laws of physics are very different from what we experience in everyday life. One of the biggest challenges in quantum gravity is that gravity is the weakest force in nature. It's so weak that it's impossible to study for particles in the lab. We can only see its effects on very large objects, like planets and stars. Scientists have been working on quantum gravity for decades, but they haven't been able to come up with a complete theory. So it remains one of the biggest unsolved mysteries in physics, one that scientists are determined to solve.
We are living in times of profound change, where old certainties are vanishing and a new world is emerging. This period of transition is often referred to as the shift from 3D and 4D consciousness to a new earth of 5D consciousness. Although this knowledge may seem new, it is ancient and has been prophesied by many spiritual traditions and native peoples. One example is the Hopi prophecy from Arizona, which speaks of a transition from a world of disharmony to a world of harmony and respect for life. They call this new cycle the fifth world, something that resonates with the contemporary idea of 5D consciousness. We are living at this exact point of transition, and while this change brings excitement and opportunities, it also presents challenges, especially with the emergence of a new energy that can overwhelm us if we don't know how to handle it. New energy is known as vibrational acceleration, a concept widely mentioned in modern spirituality and various esoteric philosophies. Vibrational acceleration refers to the increase in energetic frequency and the intensification of human experiences, raising the vibration of the planet and its inhabitants to unprecedented levels. This phenomenon plays a crucial role in the evolution of consciousness, both of the Earth and the people who live on it. We are at a point in our evolution where the intensity of energy and vibration is becoming increasingly high, bringing more light to the planet and helping people ascend to higher states of consciousness. But this light not only illuminates, it also intensifies. Vibrational acceleration can be compared to similar concepts from other spiritual philosophies. For instance, Kundalini energy, often described as a latent force that, when awakened, intensifies consciousness and emotions, is an experience of similar expansion. Authors like Gopi Krishna and Yogananda extensively described how this energy can transform a person's perception and life. Another related concept is the ascending frequency, widely discussed by Esther and Jerry Hicks and by Cryon, channeled by Lee Carroll. They describe the increase of energetic frequency on Earth and how it impacts our consciousness and daily experiences, much like the function of vibrational acceleration. There is also Rupert Sheldrake's morphogenetic field, which suggests that invisible energy fields shape behaviors and patterns. Although it doesn't have exactly the amplifying effect described, it resonates with the idea that invisible energies profoundly impact reality, something intensified by vibrational acceleration.
The concept of time as an arrow moving in one direction is truly the biggest mysteries we still don't fully understand. For example, a broken egg can't go back to being whole, and burnt toast can't return to being just bread. This seems normal to us because we experience life moving forward, and we usually don't question it. However, the laws of physics don't actually say that time must move forward only. We can move in any direction in space, so why not in time too? Some think time might be just an illusion, and what we think of as time could just be how our minds understand certain things. But this is confusing because the universe had a history long before there were minds to perceive it. Perhaps time is simply the process of things becoming more chaotic, known as entropy. Time might be fixed, and we might only experience it in the direction where things become less orderly. If time is indeed fixed, everything that is going to happen has already happened, and we just haven't seen it yet.
Imagine that the secret to time travel isn't in a machine, but within your own mind. Inside you exists a key capable of unlocking temporal portals, hidden from ordinary eyes, the pineal gland. Long associated with spiritual perceptions, it may be the path to accessing dimensions beyond time and space. At this very moment, your perception of time might be limited, but there is a natural and hidden process that allows the mind to transcend the boundaries of past, present, and future. Few know this truth. For most people, the understanding of time is limited to the concept of past, present, and future, a straight line we follow without question. However, this linear view hides the true essence of time, which is, in fact, a more complex manifestation. The universe and everything in it, including human beings, is made up of fields of energy in constant interaction. When these fields are in motion and at rest, they create the variations we perceive as time. In this sense, time doesn't just move linearly, it is malleable, and the human consciousness, by its energetic nature, has the ability to experience this fluidity, perceiving fragments of the past and future in unexpected ways. This explains why, at certain moments, we feel like we've been in a place before, or know someone before ever meeting them. This perception becomes even clearer when we understand that our mind is capable of interacting with different energy frequencies. By raising your own energy, human consciousness can access other realities and temporal perspectives, that seem to transcend what we understand as the here and now.